Lethargic Squeaky Chair, worst podcast on the internet. Podcast.
Well, it's podcast time. It's podcast time again. It's podcast time. It's podcast time in Tennessee. It's podcast time. It's podcast time. Have a drink of water before the podcast. It's podcast time now. Okay. I know what you're thinking. I can't believe I'm listening to a sixth one of these. And I can't believe I'm doing a sixth one of these. So, we're on the same page. It's the big, fat, lethargic, squeaky chair, worst podcast thing. What do we do here? I got this old photo I found. It's got old lyrics and old stories in it that I wrote when I was in high school. When I was an idiot. A bigger idiot than I am now. And I read them. But sometimes I jibber jabber a little bit before we get to that. OMG. You're not going to believe this. But the hotline is finally ringing. We have our first phone call here. First phone calls. Let's get the scissors. Scissor celebration. Scissor celebration. Scissor celebration. Okay, let's go to the phone call. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
Is this me? Am I on?
Yep, that's you.
This is Eugene from Nashville.
Okay, what's your question?
I love the show, man.
All right, what's your question?
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
All right, what's your question there, buddy? Eugene?
My question is,
okay,
what do you think about the new Pope and his opinions on global warming?
Oh, that's a good question, Eugene.
Thank you.
I was thinking about this earlier today. I was hoping to be able to talk about it. Didn't think I'd get to. The Pope, I don't care. Don't care about the Pope. Think it's dumb. Think that anybody cares about who the Pope is and what he thinks is pretty dumb. But what I was listening to people earlier today attacking the Pope and calling him a leftist. And they was calling him a leftist because he talks about global warming. Or, climate change, as all the cool kids call it. And I got to thinking, why is global warming a leftist idea? How has global warming become political? I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know if climate change is real. I know there's a lot of people way smarter than me who say it is. But I don't know. They could be wrong. But why is it that if you're a Democrat, you have to believe in global warming? And if you're a Republican, then you have to think global warming is a bunch of bunk. I mean, we're talking about the planet we all live on. I could see it's not true. It might not be true. It's a bunch of crap. But even if you're a Republican, can't you just go say, you know, I don't think it's true, but it might be. I'm a lawyer, and now I'm a congressman, and I don't have a background in science. I flunked science in high school, so I have no leg to stand on and nothing to form my opinion on, but I don't believe in it. But it might be true. Is anything wrong with that? Why can't people just go, I don't know? Why can't that be the answer? That's the big problem with the politicians today. They all have to come up with an opinion and stick to it, no matter what facts say. No matter any argument, no matter how logical an argument they hear, they can't change their mind. Everybody else in the world, we're all able to look at a situation and go, well, I was wrong. But if a politician does that, we all attack them for being a flip-flopper. And, well, he can't be president. He changed his mind about something. I mean, God. He changed his opinion. Oh, my Lord of mercy. I have a lot more respect for a guy who thinks something and then lives a while and changes his mind based on other factors. I have a lot more respect for a guy willing to change than I do with a guy who is steadfast in his belief no matter what happens. I'm getting off track. But I just never get that. Flip-flopper. Ooh, you wear flip-flops and you change your mind about things. Yeah? You know, there's a lot of people in politics who was all gung-ho. Let's go invade Iraq. And this 100 years later, they're all, if they didn't even have anything in their head working, they're all should be realized by now that it was a bad idea. Every politician should be standing up and saying, man, that Middle East invasion stuff after 9/11 sure didn't work out. Whoops-a-daisy. Why can't they say that? But no, they go, I support the war on terror no matter how useless it's been. But global warming, why can't you just go, even if you 100% don't believe in global warming, why can't you just say, I don't believe, but there's a lot of people smarter than me who say it's real. So I don't believe in it, but I'm not going to stand in the way of things that'll make it better. I mean, even if you don't believe it's true, why can't you just imagine if it is, then, you know, we better do something about it. Just in case. That would be my position. I'm like, I don't know if it's true or not, but if you got some ideas, we might as well do it, because what if it is true? Think about, is this still going to be going on when New York's underwater? Like the damn movie? Nope, don't believe it. I'm a Republican. I got water up to my tie, but I don't believe it. This is natural. Just be reasonable. Go, yeah, okay, you want to pass these emission standards. Well, I'll vote for that. You vote for this. Pat each other on the back, go home. Have sex with a maid. But I also don't understand why I'm supposed to care that the Pope has an opinion on it. It's a old, irrelevant man who wears a funny hat. Who cares? Quit molesting kids. Well, that's all my point. Quit molesting kids. Don't molest kids. Bad idea. Not nice. Anyway, Eugene. You still there? You still there, Eugene? Hello, Eugene. Hello.
Yes, I am.
Thanks for the call.
Good answer, man.
All right.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah. Good answer.
First time, long time.
All right. Got anything else to say?
Love the show, man.
Yeah, okay. Is that it? Hello?
Baba Booey.
Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. My first phone call, I get Baba Booeyed. Looks like I got this refreshing glass of water. It's not a glass, it's a plastic, red plastic cup. It's not a red Solo cup. It's plastic. Got water in it. Well, no more calls. But you know, speaking of global warming, how come when you fart in the bathtub it smells so different than it usually smells? I know what my smarts smell like. I know what my smarts smell like. Did I say that? I think I said that. I know what my farts smell like. But they smell totally different when you fart in the bathtub. It's weird. It's like a... Does stink get wet? I mean, in the process of it, it's just amazing. It's like you fart and this little stink comes out your butt and it becomes a bubble, and then the bubble of wet stink rises to the top and it bursts open and it just unleashes wet stink all over the room. It's crazy. It's physics. Physics are weird. Do I have a sponsor this week? Hope it's not the Pope. Is my sponsor the Pope? Who's the sponsor? DraftKings? DraftKings.com. It's a fantasy football thing. You go there and you play fantasy football, but it's only a week thing. It's not a whole season. You do it every week. New season every week, and you could win millions. But you gotta pay to play. But not for my listeners. Go to DraftKings.com and click on the little microphone symbol and type in your passcode of Lethargic, and you get a free month of gameplay at the DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com. Free for a month. Lethargic code microphone thing. Let's get down to brass tacks, everybody. I know what you come here for. Squeaks. Squeaky chair. And me getting my drink on. Here it is, folks. It's the green folder. Heavy with goodness. Here we go. Hope it's not racist. It's gonna get me fired. This song is entitled Golf. Once again, this is a song I wrote in high school when I was stupid. Don't hold it against me. Please don't hold it against me. This song is golf. Golf is in quotations and underlined, so it's important. The song is entitled Golf. They're giving out lethal injections in the year of election. The cold-blooded vein fingers. Doesn't make any sense. The cold-blooded vein fingers with their briefcase in their hands. They're playing with their machine gun toys in the desert sand. This was 92, so original Gulf War. So I'm all about that. I'm political and stuff. I misspelled there every single time, just so you know. Chorus. Their poison laws are killing me. Their poison laws are killing you. We know what we gotta do. It's gotta happen soon. What, play golf? Revolution for the businessman. It won't end till they hit the fan. Revolution for the businessman. We all gotta do what we can to stop the businessman. Their poison laws are killing me. Their poison laws are killing you. We know what we gotta do. It's gotta happen soon. The red ties around their necks. The black suits for the fakes. Walk in a line out of the human machine. They pay the hookers to wash off their sins. And then it's got a bunch of instructions on what you repeat. After that part, it says repeat the chorus. Okay. This song is complicated, y'all. Chorus 1 is that their poison laws are killing me crap. And then the revolution for the businessman, it won't end till they hit the fan. Revolution for the businessman, blah, blah, blah. That's also a chorus. It says chorus number 2. So it goes verse, chorus 1, chorus 2, verse 2, and then we repeat both choruses. Then we repeat chorus 1. Then we have a guitar solo. Then we have chorus 1 and chorus 2, and then it says repeat everything again. This song will be 15 minutes. And why is it called golf? Has nothing to do with golf. There's not even like a golf joke. Like, oh, businessman's par for the course. It's businessman's teeing off on me. Ooh, hole in one and junk. There's nothing. There's no smart ass comment about golf in the whole song, but the song is called Golf, and then it's all about killing businessmen or something because they got poison laws, and they got briefcase and cold-blooded vein fingers. Red ties around their neck. Eddie Vedder couldn't write anything political like this. I'll tell you that much. Let's do this one. This one, the handwriting is terrible. It looks like the scrawlings of a maniac. The song is entitled Stupid. Stupid. And just so you understand that it's stupid, it's spelled S-T-O-U-P-I-D. Stupid. Stupid. Let's read this one. Ready? Go. I fear it all that comes from inside. Inside your locked secrets. Secrets that turn and run from me. Rednecks that stare. I take away their secrets and add them to my own. Don't you walk away. I'm talking to you. Stupid for nothing. Nothing to do nowhere to go. Don't laugh at me when I cry to you. You are damned for like in hell. Oh no! It's got to go! Go, Hipzilla! Whoa! When I cry to you, you are damned for like in hell. Stupid! Let's do that last line again. You are damned for like in hell. For F-O-R, like L-I-K-E-N-I-N-H-E-L-L double hockey sticks. You were damned for like in hell. Stupid. 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 Oh, God. This song, oh my God, it's called Lines, and it's got a lot of lines. Lines. The S looks like a 5. Lines. It's got a lot of words. It's just like a big block of text. Oh. Once again, there's like nothing to it. It's just a bunch of letters and words and sentences. There's no verse or chorus or nothing. This one is just blocky. Lines, it's called. Open my eyes, see useless shapes. Open my eyes, demons stir. I don't want to catch the fever of this world. Hatred fills my beating heart. F-E-E-L-S, not F-I-L-L-S. Hatred fills my beating heart. Hatred is filling my beating heart. How often have I turned to thee? T-H-E-E. How often have I turned to thee, wandering through these lost woods? How often have I forgotten thee? How often in my forgotten thought? My thoughts make me feel dim and faint. Thoughts, some sense of sad perplexity. Thoughts, some sense of sad perplexity. I feel like crying once again, while I stand with no sense. Maybe I'll get some pleasing thoughts. Books and words is my food. The only thing that gives me hope. I have changed from what I was first. I'm coming apart at the seams. Could I get well perchance? The more I think some more. My thoughts are beginning to decay. Crawled upon my deepest river banks. I thank you, my dearest friend, for all things that you catch. All I see is bright light, and now a heavenly bliss. I am the worst. Absolute worst. I used the word perchance on a song. You see that? This next song is called Composure. It's called Composure. And much like the last one, it's just a big block of text with no rhyme or reason. And it looks awful. I really thought I was artsy writing these. That's the worst part. I know my mindset when I wrote these, and I was like, oh boy, I am killing it. I'm better than Keats. They're gonna give me the Nobel Peace Prize for this. Look out, Maya Angelou. This song is called Composure. You cry to me for a very long length. Cries for revolution is what I hear. I know how the caged bird sings. Nope. Cries for revolution is what I hear. Cries rolling from a mountain spring. I try to close my ears once again. Jumping off from lofty cliffs. You know it's this world I'm trying to impress. Trying to get somewhere that I can connect. Plans come into my ears from the sky. The day has come when I again repose. What does that mean? Too many things are out of my view. My brain feels like unripe fruit. It should. People walk too slow and lose themselves. Your plan for me is what I see. My brain leaves in a single file line. Growing up strong on a pastoral farms. Rewind. Growing up strong on a pastoral farms. Growing up on a farms. Everything goes up in wreaths of smoke. Can't find my out of this trees. Oh, holy piss balls. Can't find my way out of this trees. Will you get out of these trees? I said it right. I can't even be this dumb anymore. Hey, you get out of this trees. This trees is growing uncontrollably. Go cut down this trees. I might be crazy, it might seem. Didn't say might enough in that sentence. I might be crazy, it might seem, when I got lost in the dark woods. It's all going into the fire while I sit here alone. Things attack me in lifeless forms. Things don't seem right to me. I see things through a blind man's eye. I have no sight of my influential dreams. Oh, God. It's a lot of words. But I don't think any of them were in the right order. That song was called Composure. Don't know how that could be a song. Ain't no verse, ain't no chorus, ain't no bridge. Just a bunch of words in a mixed up order. Last song for the week. This is a short one. 6 lines. I bet it's good. Because it's called Places. Underline places. You ready for this? Places. This song is called Places. Time to advance. In place of your pleasure senses, you don't acknowledge my existence. In your world made up of fallen angels, Hickory Dickory Dock couldn't open the lock to the place of forgetful thoughts. Do I have any bullets to shoot myself? I got 2 boxes of bullets. I ain't shot myself once. Oh man, that was a good one. How did I know that was a good place to end it? Okay, I mentioned Fallen Angels, and I got my Hickory Dickory Dock line in there. Okay, I'm done. 6 lines. Finished. Everybody's going to understand that in 6 lines. It don't take no more. Everybody's going to know I'm a genius. The new Kurt Cobain. So I am Kurt Cobain. I should be Kurt Cobain. Laying on a greenhouse floor with my brain on the wall. Okay. $33 minutes. 33 minutes. I'm looking for a story to read. Don't mind me. I don't know if this one's going to be worth reading or anything funny or stupid or anything about this one, but it's the shortest one I have left, so I'm going to check it out. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 yucks in there.
Big yuck.
Teacher writes good coverage on it. I got a -1 for the title of this paper essay. I got a minus and a B-. What? I can't talk right, people. I got an A and a B- on this one paper, a 36. I don't wonder how many points that was out of. I hope it was 100. This could be a huge mistake reading this one because it's an essay on Beowulf. I love the Beowulf. I wrote an essay on it. I can't imagine this will be interesting to anybody, but I'm going to do it. Because why not? It's here. I want to read it. But nobody wants to hear it. But I'm going to read it. Fast forward if you don't like it, cocksucker. 4th period. September 10th, 1992 essay. Jason Castleberry. Is Beowulf a hero? At least you didn't read this in class on this one. Is Beowulf a hero? From what we have read of the epic, I would have to say yes. Beowulf is a hero. There are many stories about Beowulf that prove that he is a hero. So, shove it up your ass. Beowulf has performed many daring feats that only a superhero with many powers could have pulled off. One of these heroic acts is where he swam underwater for a long period and destroyed a great many monsters that lived in the sea. Blech. On page 16 of Beowulf says, I passed English. On page 16 of Beowulf says, they have seen my strength for themselves, have watched me rise from the darkness of war, dripping with my enemy's blood. I drove 5 great giants, chased all of that race from the earth. Earth not capitalized. I swam in the blackness of night, hunting monsters out of the ocean and killing them one by one. Death was my errand, and the fate they had earned. In these few lines above, Beowulf speaks of many adventures he has been involved in. He has been in many wars and battles, destroyed a race of giants, and destroyed the sea monsters. And once he arrives at Heorot, another adventure begins, the fight with Grendel. Grendel had been killing many of Hrothgar's men, and Beowulf came to stop the beast. Beowulf was so sure he could stop the monster, he tried to make the fight fair by not wearing armor and not using any weapons. When Beowulf fought Grendel, he defeated the monster and tore its arm off for a trophy. But the battle was not over because Grendel's mother wanted revenge for her child's death. She came into town and killed a soldier. I'm glad I'm telling the teacher what happened to Beowulf. Beowulf went after the beast and had to swim for a day before he reached its lair. Once Beowulf arrived, he discovered he could not fight the monster with swords. So he had to fight it with his bare hands too. But he found a giant's sword and killed the monster. No ordinary man could have performed these actions, but he is a tragic hero because his arrogance of going to fight the fire dragon alone resulted in his death. Finn. Look, don't get mad at me. I told you it was going to be boring and you listened to it. I was incorrect. There was no yucks to be found. I'm very sorry. So, I guess... You know what? After reading that, I think I'm going to rattle some papers. Dead air, dead air. Okay, so like all right. Because that story was so boring. Okay. Because that boring was so, oh my God. Okay. Since that story was so boring and anti-entertainment, I'm going to throw in a extra song. It's a nice short one. Here we go. This song is entitled Hear Me. Hear me when I talk. Hear me when I speak. Hear me when I talk. Hear me when I bark. I could yell and yell and scream. I could talk through a megaphone. But you wouldn't hear me through your deaf ears. Open your ears and hear me talk. That's a little bonus song for you. You're welcome.